Welcome back to Minecraft. I'm Dave, and today, as you can see, we're going to be building Yoda. I've had a ton of requests to build Yoda, so I really wanted to throw it together. One thing that you could potentially change if you like, you could change out the lime sand clay block for a slightly greener block if you wanted, so that the shading doesn't necessarily look so dark in the face, but I'll leave that up to you. I kind of like the way it looks. He looks a little more haggard and elderly by using this block, so I hope that you all like it. I hope those subs that requested it do as well. And with that, let's go ahead and get into the build. Alright, for this build we're going to need quite a few different blocks. The first is brown wool, then light gray stained clay, gray stained clay, green wool, lime green wool, white wool, light gray wool, and lime stained clay. So as you can see, we've already got one block of our brown wool down. To the right of it, let's go ahead and add two more brown wool, so 1, 2. Then go ahead and add 2 gray stained clay, so 1, 2. And now we're going to go ahead and add quite a few brown wool here, so it's going to end up being 14 brown wool, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now let's go ahead and build up here on this right hand side with one block of our light gray stained clay. To the right of it, add 1 brown wool. To the left of it, we're going to go ahead and we will add 9 of our light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then go ahead and swap out to your brown wool, and we're going to add 4 brown wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Followed by 2 of your gray stained clay. So 1, 2. And then 3 of the light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, 3. And then a brown wool. Let's go ahead and move up. Build up directly above the brown wool with 1 brown wool. To the right of it, add 3 light gray stained clay, so 1, 2, 3, followed by 2 of the gray stained clay, 1, 2, and then go ahead and add another 4 of the brown wool, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and this time we're going to go ahead and we will add 11 of our light gray stained clay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, followed by 1 brown wool. Let's go ahead and move up. We're going to build up 1 brown wool here on the right. We're just going to duplicate the entire row below, so just follow the blocks below. I'm not going to give a count. So just like that, it looks exactly like the row below. Alright, let's go ahead and move up. We're going to go ahead and do that one more time, so it's just going to be an exact duplicate again. I'm not going to count. Just like before, we're just going to follow the same blocks that are below. Alright, let's go ahead and move up. On this right hand side, we're going to go ahead and build up with 1 of our brown wool here. To the left of it, we're going to go ahead and add 12 of our light gray stained clay here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Followed by 3 of the brown wool, so 1, 2, and 3. And then 2 gray stained clay, 1, 2, followed by 4 of the light gray stained clay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a brown wool. Let's go ahead and move up. We're just going to duplicate that row that we just built, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm not going to give a count, we're just going to follow the same exact blocks as what are below. Alright, let's go ahead and move up. Now we're going to build up with 1 brown wool here on the right hand side. To the left of it, we're going to add our 12 light gray stained clay, so I'm not going to count it, we're just going to follow what's below. And then we're going to go ahead and add 3 brown wool, so 1, 2, and 3. This time, instead of the 2 gray stained clay, we're actually going to add 2 green wool, so 1, 2. Then go ahead and follow it with 4 of your light gray stained clay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a brown wool. Let's go ahead and move up. Build up 1 brown wool here on the left. To the right of it, go ahead and add 3 of your light gray stained clay, so 1, 2, 3, followed by a green wool, and then 2 lime wool, 1, 2, followed by 2 green wool, 1, 2, and then go ahead and add 1 brown wool, and then go ahead and add your 12 light gray stained clay, just like below. Stop right there, and then a brown wool. Let's go ahead and move up. We're going to build up 1 brown wool here on the right hand side. To the left of it, we're going to add 11 of our light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Followed by 2 of the green wool. So 1, 2, and then a white. And then 4 green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Followed by 3 of your light gray stained clay. 1, 2, and 3, and then a brown wool. Let's go ahead and move up. We're going to move in one from the left. So above this first light gray stained clay, we're going to build up with 1 brown wool. To the right of it, go ahead and add 2 light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, and then a green wool, followed by a white, and then 1 lime wool, and then a green wool, followed by 2 lime, 1, 2, and then a green. And then go ahead and add 2 of your light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, followed by 3 brown, 1, 2, 3. Now go ahead and add 6 of the light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a brown wool. Let's go ahead and move up. We're going to move in one from the right, build up with 1 brown wool above this light gray stained clay. To the left of it, go ahead and add 4 light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, followed now by 1 brown wool, and then 3 light gray stained clay. 1, 2, 3, followed by 2 brown wool. 1, 2. And then go ahead and add 1 green, followed by 4 of your lime. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 green. 1, 2, and then a brown, followed by a light gray stained clay, and then a brown. Let's go ahead and move up. Build up with 1 brown here on the left hand side. To the right of it, add 1 light gray stained clay, followed by a brown, and then 2 light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, followed now by 4 of the green wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a brown wool, followed now by 5 of your light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a brown, and then 4 light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a brown. Let's go ahead and move up. Build up 1 brown here on the right. To the left of it, add 4 light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by a brown. This time we're going to add 4 light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, followed now by 5 of your brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go ahead and add 5 of the light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a brown. Let's go ahead and move up. We're going to move in one from the left, build up with a brown. To the right of it, go ahead and add 3 of your light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, 3. Followed this time by 7 of your brown wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then go ahead and switch to your light gray stained clay. And we're going to go ahead and we will add 7 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, followed by a brown. Let's go ahead and move up. Build up 1 brown here on the right. To the left of it, we're going to go ahead and we'll add 5 of the light gray stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now what we need to do is go ahead and switch to our green wool, and we're going to add quite a few green wool here. We're going to add 11 green wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Followed by 1 light gray stained clay, and then a brown. Let's go ahead and move up. Build up 1 brown here on the left hand side. To the right of it, go ahead and add 1 green wool. Now follow it with 11 of the lime stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 2 of the green wool. So 1, 2. Followed by 2 light gray stained clay. So 1, 2. And then 1 brown. Let's go ahead and move up. Build up 1 brown here on the right. To the left of it, add a light gray stained clay, followed by 1 green wool, and then go ahead and add 6 of the lime stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, followed by 6 lime wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go ahead and add 2 of the lime stained clay. So 1, 2, followed by 1 green wool. And actually, one thing that I just noticed that I forgot is we actually need a black wool block as well. So go ahead and add that. Alright, let's go ahead and build up here on this left hand side. Directly above this green wool, we're going to add 1 of our lime stained clay. To the left of it, go ahead and add 1 of your green wool. To the right of it, we're going to go ahead and we'll add 1 more of our lime stained clay. followed by 1 of the lime wool, and then 5 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then go ahead and add 2 of your lime wool. So 1 and 2, followed now by 6 of the lime stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And to the right of that, we're going to go ahead and add 1 of our green wool. Alright, let's go ahead and move up. Directly above this green wool that we just added, we're going to go ahead and build up with 1 of the lime stained clay. To the right of it, go ahead and add 1 of your green wool. To the left of it, we're going to go ahead and we will add 2 lime stained clay. So 1, 2. Now go ahead and follow that with 4 of your lime wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Followed by 1 lime stained clay. And then go ahead and add 6 of your lime wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Followed by a lime stained clay. And then 3 lime wool. 1, 2, 3. Followed by a green. Let's go ahead and build up here on this left hand side with 1 green directly above the green. To the right of it, add 4 lime wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Followed by a lime stained clay. Go ahead and add 2 green wool, so 1, 2, followed by 2 lime wool, 1, 2, and then a lime stained clay, and then go ahead and add 6 of the lime wool, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, followed by 3 of the green wool, 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and move up, build up 1 green wool here on the right hand side. To the right of it, add a green wool. To the left of it, we're going to go ahead and we will add 4 lime wool, so 1, 2, 3, 4, followed now by 6 of the lime stained clay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3 lime wool, 1, 2, and 3, followed now by 5 of the lime stained clay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a green wool. Let's go ahead and build up here on this left hand side with 1 green wool. To the right of it, add 1 lime wool, followed by 1 white, and then 2 black, 1, 2, followed by a white, and then go ahead and add 3 of your lime, 1, 2, 3, and that was wool, by the way, followed by a white, and then 3 black, 1, 2, 3, 2 white, 1, 2, and then go ahead and add 1 lime stained clay, followed now by 5 of your lime wool, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 green wool, 1 and 2. Let's go ahead and build up here on this right hand side. Directly above this right green wool, we're going to add 1 lime wool. To the right of it, add a green wool. To the left of it, add 1 lime, followed by 3 green, 1, 2, and 3, and then go ahead and add 2 lime, 1, 2, followed by 2 green, 1, 2, and then a white, followed by 3 black, 1, 2, and 3, and then a green, 3 lime, 1, 2, 3, followed by a green, 2 black, 1, 2, and then a white, followed by 1 lime, and then 2 green, 1 and 2. Alright, so here's how we're looking thus far. We're going to continue working up here on the left hand side. So let's go ahead and move in there. Directly above this green, we're going to add 1 lime. To the left of it, go ahead and add 1 green. To the right of it, we're going to add 5 green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go ahead and switch out to your lime, and we're going to add 5 lime. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and follow this now with 5 of the green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 lime, 1, 2, and 3. Followed now by 5 green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 lime, followed by a green. Let's go ahead and build up here on this right hand side. Directly above this green here, we're going to add 1 lime. To the right of it, we're going to go ahead and add 1 green. To the left of it, we're going to add 2 green, so 1, 2. And then follow that with 4 of your lime, so 1, 2, 3, 4. followed now by a green, and then one light gray wool, and then go ahead and swap back to your lime, and we're going to go ahead and we will add 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, followed by 4 green, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 lime, 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by a green, and then 3 lime, 1, 2, 3, and then a green. Let's go ahead and build up here on the left hand side with 1 lime above the green. To the left of it, go ahead and add a green. To the right of it, add 2 of the lime, so 1, 2. Now go ahead and follow this with 6 green, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, followed by 4 lime, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by a lime, and then a light gray, white, 4 green, 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by 4 lime, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a green. Let's go ahead and move up, build up 1 green here on the right. To the left of it, add a lime, followed by 3 green, 1, 2, 3. While we're over here, let's just go ahead and cap off the top of this ear. So let's move out to the outside right, build up a green. To the left of it, add a green. So that ear is now done. Let's go ahead and move back down a row where we have this green, lime, then 3 green. We're going to go ahead and skip 1 block. Above this second block of green, we're going to add 1 of our light gray wool, followed by 2 white wool, 1, 2, and then go ahead and add 1 light gray, followed by 3 lime, 1, 2, and 3, and then go ahead and add 1 of your lime stained clay, followed by lime wool, lime stained clay, and then 4 lime wool, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Go ahead and add a lime stained clay, followed by 2 lime wool, 1, 2, and then 1 green. Now what we need to do is we'll just move out here to the outside left, and we'll go ahead and finish off this ear. So we're just going to build up 1 green wool here on the left. To the right of it, add 3 green, so 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so as you can see, we're just working basically on its forehead now, and then we'll be done. So let's go ahead and move in here on this left hand side. We see we have this green wool block here. We're going to move in 1 from the left above the lime and add 1 green wool block. Now to the right of this, we're actually going to be adding quite a few lime stained clay. We're going to add 11 of them, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, followed by 1 lime wool, and then 1 green wool, and then go ahead and add 2 light gray, 1, 2. Let's go ahead and move up. We're going to skip these 2 light gray as well as this first green wool. Directly above this lime, we're going to build up with 1 green wool. To the left of it, let's go ahead and add 1 of our lime stained clay, followed by 3 lime wool, so 1, 2, and 3. And then go ahead and add 1 lime stained clay, followed by 1 lime wool, and then 1 lime stained clay, and then 1 lime wool, and then 1 lime stained clay, and then a lime wool, and then a green. Let's go ahead and move up. We're going to move in 1 from the left, so above this lime, build up with 1 green. To the right of it, add a green, followed by 1 lime wool, and then 2 lime stained clay, so 1, 2, followed by a lime wool, then a lime stained clay, and then a lime wool, and 2 green wool, 1, 2. Let's go ahead and move up. We're going to skip these 2 green wool. Above this lime, we're going to build up with 1 green wool. And to the left of it, we're going to add 5 green wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so here's the way the build turns out. Like I said, I'm quite happy with the way it looks. I think it turned out great. I definitely would potentially consider in the future making a younger version of Yoda. Maybe one where he's got his lightsaber out and flipping around like a crazed lunatic. But this is the way this one looks. I hope that you guys like it, and we'll try to build it on your maps. I think it'll go great with all the other Star Wars builds we've done to date. And with that, it's been a pleasure. Remember to like and subscribe, and as always, take care.